So this is a Swift Challenger 645. I'm going to take you around the caravan and show you the operation. The front of the van, you've got your hitch up, your hitch, handbrake and jockey wheel. I'll take you through that in person here on site. We have got a separate video to demonstrate how this works. In the front locker, you've got your gas point, the gas connection to your gas bottle. The gas fitment to the bottle is designed for propane due to the fact of the Alde heating system needing propane to work correctly. Come around the outside of the van, you've got your Alde gas flow for the side of the van, and below that you've got your wind down legs. On the side of the van, you've got your water connection for the direct tank, so that is for filling the onboard water tank, and below that you've got your normal Aquaroll style connection, which goes direct to the hot water tank and to the taps. So to fill the system, if you're going to fill the onboard water tank, you'll need to have the pump connected at the top here, and if you're going to run off the Aquaroll, as we recommend doing, you'll have the pump connected at the bottom as you see now. Battery box, as you can see, you've got your battery box on the side of the van and your 240 volt connection that runs to the power point on site, as you can see. We'll show you how to turn the power on once we're inside the van. The wheel nuts we torque when you're here on site, so you can see they have been done correctly. Grey waste pipes coming out the side of the caravan is for the waste water that goes in the front of the van. It has to come out somewhere, so you've got two connections there for the sink and shower in the bathroom, and then the sink in the kitchen. On the back of the van on this side, you've got the water tank for the flush system. It takes 3.5 litres of water and a capful of the pink fluid. Then in the bottom, you've got your toilet cassette itself. To release it, you pull the orange handle up and pull it towards you. You've got the waste neck here that you turn around to empty the waste cassette out, and then you've got the orange pressure relief button on the back there, so you can release the pressure on the cassette so the waste comes out easier. In the back of the van, you've got your two wind down legs on either side of the van. By the time you see the van at point of handover, they'll both be down on the van. On this side of the van, you've got your storage locker at the back that goes underneath the bed. And then further down the van, you've got a 3-pin electric plug here that puts power into the awning if you ever wish to. Another storage locker and your barbecue gas point at the front and your other wind down leg. I'm going to take you inside the van now and show you how it operates from the inside. First thing you're going to do is when you come inside the van is look underneath the seat on the far side of the van. Now as you can see, you've got a few valves here, and what these are for is for the water system. So to fill the water system, if you're going to run from the Aquaroll, you would need to have the valves as you see them now, and you would bleed the water system by opening all the taps up, but I'll show you that in a second. If you're going to run from the internal tank, so the tank that you see here, the big black tank here, you've got your Alde hot water tank there and your hot water, the big onboard water tank here. You would need to turn the white valve round into the downward position, and that will allow you to run from the internal tank rather than the Aquaroll. You'd still need to fill it from the Aquaroll. However, you can then run from the onboard tank and not have the Aquaroll connected on the outside. For now though, while we're on site, we're just going to do it from the Aquaroll on board the van. There is a guide on the door itself to show you how to fill the tanks and also how to drain them down. So to drain the water system down, you'd need to have the white valve in the position it's in now, then open up the two yellow taps like you would on a standard water system. To fill the system, as I said, we're going to show you how to do that. Going to come to the taps on board the van, open all the taps up on the hot side, the same in your shower and your sink in the bathroom also, and the same on the tap there. You're going to open that one up as well. With your Aquaroll connected on the outside as it is at the moment, if you're going to run from just the Alde hot water tank, you'll turn the power on above the door, and then you can press water pump. So that will start filling the onboard water system. At the moment, the onboard tank has got no water in it, as you can see. If you wish to fill that tank from your Aquaroll, you'd use the button here, which would then fill that water system. For now, I'm going to turn the water pump off. To view the levels, whether that be on the leisure battery or the fresh water system, you'll see them appear here on the left-hand side, and then if you connect it to a vehicle, it'll appear on this side. Here it's informing me that we've got power from the power post to the caravan, and then if you connect it to the car, you'll have a red light on the car and a green light on the caravan also. Once the water's coming completely out of the taps, it's not going to do that at the moment, but when it's coming completely out of taps, you'll come back over, shut all of the taps off, and then we can demonstrate the Aldi heating in the video for you. So we'll turn them off. As you can see, they're now turned off. We'll come back to the Aldi control panel up on the wall here, hit the power button, and the control panel will come on. So this is your heating and hot water main control panel. Hit the menu button, it will take it into the options. The top one here is for the internal temperature of the caravan. So you can select which temperature you like by going up and down. Below that, you've got your option to run your hot water. Now to turn the hot water on, you'll hit the button here. When it's on here, it will actually start. Let me turn that completely off. Your hot water will kick in with the boiler tank regardless, and what you can do is at that point, is once you've got water in the system, you can actually turn it on completely. So the water will start pre-warming to a preset temperature, but then you can actually put it onto boost or actually turn the hot water on, should I say, and that is also a boost for the hot water system. You can leave it turned off if you don't need it boosted. Now on a Truma heating system, if some of you had Truma before, you had the 500, 1000 and 2000 watts on the control panel. However, on this van, it's slightly different. You've got the power symbol here at the end, and at the moment the power coming to the control panel is turned off, or to the heating system, and the hot water is turned off. If you wish to put power to it, depending on what site you're on, you'll have an option of 1, 2 or 3 kilowatts available. Here on site we've only got 1 kilowatt available, so I'm just going to set it to that for now. If you wish to turn on the gas system to run the heating and hot water on gas, very simple to do. You simply hit the on button here. If it fails to ignite, it will come up with gas failure here at the bottom of the screen on this panel at the bottom. And if you wish to turn the gas supply off, you just hit the off. Again, that is the same with the power supply coming into the van for the heating and hot water. To turn the control panel off, you hit the power button. The cooker works like your household cooker, no differences at all there. And the microwave, again, there is some instructions in the manual. Each of these is different, so you may need to have a look through the manual for the settings, etc. The fridge next, you've got power on. At the moment it's trying to ignite on gas, which it won't do at the moment because there's no gas bottle connected. If it fails to ignite on gas, it will flash the gas symbol here and the warning symbol on the end, and it will inform you that it has failed to ignite. If you want to use 240 volt to power the fridge, if you connect it to mains, you can press the button here, and then you can control the temperature on gas or electric on the thermometer button here. If you want to change the freezer temperature at the top, you hit the button here, and then you use again the thermometer button to control the temperature of the freezer. To go back to your fridge option, you hit the button again, and it will take you back just to the fridge chilling rather than the freezer. The last thing to show you on this caravan is the toilet system in the rear of the van. We've got an electric flush on the toilet here, and at the bottom you've got your grey waste flap, so you need to push that open when you're using the loo. Then if you close it off when you're not using the loo, it will stop any smells going back into the van. Up on top here you've got a full indicator light. The little dot here will appear red when the waste toilet cassette is full. If you have any further questions on the Swift Challenger 645, please do give us a call here at the Caravan Company and we'll do all we can to assist you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.